it's Nerdydollgirl here with Riley. I'm just gonna bring Riley up here. Say hi. Hi, Riley. Okay, so first of all, I really want to apologize for the lighting of this video. I have to be in my basement because it was a crazy busy day with Christmas almost here. So I was not able to do my video in my living room where I normally do. So hopefully you guys are willing to put up with this lighting issue for me to talk to you guys tonight. So this is kind of like, I don't know, I don't know how to, like, what to call it, but it's just kind of talking. I was wondering what you guys have felt being doll collectors and how you feel the outside world sees you. Now, I know that I've said before, growing up, that I was never, I was extremely shy, and I dealt with a lot of insecurities and a lot of abuse. And for that now, I have severe depression and anxiety, and I still have very strong social anxieties. So having all that, and on top of that, being a doll collector is fun. it's funny. I don't think that this community is quite understood by other people. I'm also, obviously, I've got the name Nerdydollgirl, and that is because I am a big nerd. I love, sci-fi. I love reading. I love, comic movies and superheroes and everything. I'm totally into all that nerding out stuff. And nowadays that's a lot more socially acceptable. I remember growing up that you did not want to be a nerd, and you did not want to like things like that, and you didn't tell other people that you liked them. I didn't get that memo. I'm authentically me. This is me. This is who you're going to get. Whether it hurts me or not, I just couldn't be anyone else. So collecting dolls has always been a part of who I am. As I said before, I would still play with my Barbies and want my friends to come over at 13 to play Barbies. And I spent hours with my dolls and my toys, and that was my secret little world that I escaped to. And I've never grown out of that. I think it makes me happy. So that's really what it is. And I've always just really loved it. So that's kind of what I've done. But not everybody understands that, and not everybody has understood that in a kind of way. I know that other people who are on my Facebook, I know there's a lot of them that are doll collectors, and I have over 200 friends, but most of those friends are people that I've either never met, but they collect dolls, or I've met at conventions. They're not in my day-to-day life per se. But I have had some very rude comments on some of the pictures that I've posted of, Riley or other dolls that I've posted, like, what is that? And people don't get it. And I know that. But as I said, I am who I am. Growing up, my family, my parents were pretty supportive of the hobby. I found once I got past a certain age, my mom especially was like, why do you want another doll? Like when it was Christmas time, I'm like, oh mom, like they would usually get me a doll. I was very lucky. My parents, that's all I ever wanted was dolls. So every year for Christmas, I would ask for a specific doll, and then that would be what I get for Christmas. And I remember asking her. It was not too long after I had my first child. I mean, my daughter, and my mom's like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I said, I really, Tonner has come out with a Wicked Witch doll, and she's so cool. Um, and my mom's like, "You want another doll?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Don't you think you're too old for dolls? Don't you want something like for your house, like a blender or I don't know, a vacuum cleaner?" And I tried really hard not to laugh. But I'm like, "No, mom, like I have those things, and if I didn't have those things, I would be happy to pay for those things myself. But Christmas time is really the time of year and the only time I ever get a doll. Um, because in my life I did not have, the finances to get a doll, and my parents were really awesome about buying me. That would be my big Christmas present, would be a doll, and that would be the only thing I got, and that's all I was fine with that. I was happy. Um, but that hurt. Um, that she didn't understand. It's funny though. I ended up going a couple years later to a doll convention, and she came with me. And after that, she understood why I love dolls and why, and she actually started to collect them herself. She had a little tiny collection, so that was really cool. Um, my sister, as you guys know, I've said before, she didn't get it. She didn't understand. She didn't understand me, period. But the fact that I collected dolls was weird, and she would laugh with her friends about it and joke, and it hurt. But yeah. So that's me. Now I'm really lucky. I have a spouse who totally supports me buying dolls, and my kids love the dolls, and they all know their names and everything. Um, but I've heard, um, I still, I've read message boards and stuff, and I still get so upset when I see people posting, what do you guys do if your boyfriend doesn't support you? Or, I have to sell all my dolls because my significant other um, thinks that it's a waste of money, and it's stupid, and I'm going to lose them. Uh, this is my thing. This is what I want to know, guys. Like, how many lives do we have to live? We have one life to live, and that's not some cheesy, excuse me, some cheesy line, or a daytime soap opera. But we do, unless somebody has come up with something that has made it so we live longer, or that we have more than one lifetime, please let me know. Um, but we do. We have one life that we can lead, and I say lead one that you're happy in, as happy as you can be. And if you love dolls and you want to collect them, then go for it. But I do understand what it's like to feel like nobody else gets it, and that people are gonna look at you weird, and they are going to. They are. But for me, I think it's worth it. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about this and see how you guys are feeling. And I'm hoping that you guys have the support that I have now. Um, that you can enjoy this hobby and know that you're not alone. There are so many people out there. There's so many people out there. Look on Facebook, join groups, uh, you know, just really get into this hobby, because if it makes you happy, do it. Life is too short. This January is the 7th anniversary of my mom's passing. She passed away January 1st at 12 o'clock exactly. And I miss her so much. And even though she didn't quite get me all the time, she was supportive, especially near the end. And, you know, I learned from watching her accept that she could have dolls and have fun, and it was okay. I learned a lot from watching that, and it's just so important that you do what makes you happy. If you're not hurting anybody, then do what makes you happy. So anyways, guys, I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, but I hope you guys like my video. I will be back again, hopefully in a couple days, hopefully in brighter lighting than I'm in now. But thank you guys so much for listening. Please like, subscribe, and share, and all that stuff. Please check out all my pages in the description. And remember, you're not alone, okay? So it's one nerdy doll girl saying bye to all you guys, okay? Thanks so much. See you later. Bye.